we have breaking news out of the Silicon Storks versus Hoofddorp Pioneers game. For more on this breaking story, we cross live to Dutch reporter Clarence Vandenberg. And Clarence, we're hearing there's been some sort of a fight.
Yes. Unbelievable scenes here as Hoofddorp decide the best way to stop Bernardina is to punch him. Now the commissioner has stated that he will just serve a suspension of 4 games. Unbelievable scenes. Ricky Kuipers has just assaulted the umpires.
Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to episode 13 of the Silicon Storks on the Baseball Journeyman. Unlucky for some, but hopefully not for us. And today we are going to be playing L&D Amsterdam, last year's regular season winners in the Honkbal Hoofdklasse League, or whatever it's called. But as you've just seen, discipline has become a little bit of a problem for us. Bernardina got banned for 4 games in a game against Hoofddorp. Now the other guy got 9 games. Assuming it was their pitcher. It was their pitcher. So I'm going to say it maybe wasn't Bernardina's fault. He was sort of retaliating. Sometimes we go too far and pay the consequences. Bernardina commented later, hopefully cooler heads will prevail next time they play. That didn't happen because Ricky Kuipers went and got himself suspended for 4 games because he pushed the referee because he didn't like a strike 3 call. Now, we've all wanted to do that, I'm sure. Not the referee, the umpire, I should say. But yeah, so there we go. We lost both our first choice and second choice left fielders for a few games in a row there, which wasn't ideal. We also had the international amateur free agent time. We didn't get anybody basically because we're bidding against the sort of Major League Baseball teams, and let's face it, if you're decent, you probably don't want to come to the Dutch League when you can go to Major League Baseball. So there was nothing too much to come out of that for us. Now let's have a quick update of how the season's going. We're still looking very, very strong indeed. We're still sitting top of the division. Amsterdam is now second, so it's a top of the table clash. They're 7.5 games back from us. You can see here Bernardina just continues to lead all the categories and pitching. It's Max Prof's all but one. Almonte has more wins than he does. But yeah, it's been going really, really well. You can see we're first or second in pretty much, or we're literally now in every category. Just a quick note here, we have hit 49 home runs this season. I think we hit 5 or 6 in all of last year, so we're hitting home runs for fun. Bernardina now has 12 home runs, which is a record, a single season record in the Dutch League. Carabello has 9, which it's almost, I think that equals the old record. So it's just going really, really well. Quick update of how the games have gone themselves, and we can see here that, where do we leave off here? We left off Curacao, wasn't it? So we played HCAW, who are a decent team. In game 1 here, we just about got the win across the line. It was a 3-run home run by Kurt Smith in the 3rd. That was the difference in that one, really. This was an Almonte start, complete game, 2 earned runs, decent enough performance from him with, as I said, the Kurt Smith home run. We absolutely destroyed them in game 2. This was a masterclass, as you would expect, by Bernardina. He went 4 for 6, 7 RBIs, and I believe, was it 3 home runs? 3 home runs. For the second time this season, the king, Roger Bernardina, hit 3 home runs in a game. Also, we had a home run here for Johnny Bladell, and a first career home run for our youngster, Regangelo Williams. So it was really good to see him getting himself on the way with a home run there as well. So excellent stuff in that one. And Profs was 1 out away from a complete game shutout here. They got their run. Was it a home run that they got? I can't even remember. It was a home run. They were at the bottom of the 9th, 2 outs, and he gave up a home run. So he was literally 1 out away from getting himself a complete game shutout, which was a bit of a bummer for him. And then we went into the game 3 of this series. This was an absolute masterclass of pitching from Martis, who went 9.1 innings, only giving up 3 hits. Obviously, no earned runs there, and didn't get the win because we could not hit. Bladell could hit. He went 4 for 5. No one else could get anywhere near a ball. But we did, in the end, in the 9th, get ourselves 3 runs. In the 9th, in the 13th. And Urbanus got the 2 RBI single for the win there. So that actually win ended up going to Van Ankrum, who we finally seen on the mound now, and Van Drell got himself a save as well. So that was good to sweep those guys. Then we played Hoffendorf 17-1. was the score in game one. Now, this is where I think it was the 5th innings that Bernardino got thrown out. I might actually say here, basically he got thrown out and we just exploded with home runs. So it was Jackson and Bagel got first home runs for the Storks. Not particularly noted either of them for hitting home runs. But yeah, they both got one in this one, which is good. Bagel's back into a little bit of form. Carabello got 2 home runs in this one. And Bagel there, we can see again, as I said, not noted for his home run power, though potentially maybe there is a little bit more there than we give him credit for. But yeah, so nice to have him underway as a home run hitter as well. So that was that one. And Bernardino, after this game, got a 4-game ban. And unfortunately for us, didn't go too well the next one. It was a it was just a strange day. It was a bad day on the mound for Profs, who gave up 7 runs, 4 of them earned. And we weren't shocking with the bat. Bledell hit another home run. He has had 5 for the season at this point. Yeah, I mean, we got 6 runs. We out-hit them. It was just a bad day on the mound for Profs for whatever reason. That just didn't go our way. And then game 3, we absolutely smashed them. 7 runs in the 6th, which is amazing. And we had home runs in this one by Quillen DeVint and Nick Urbanus. So you can see there's no real star with the bat in terms of RBIs. Bagel led the way with 3 RBIs. Martina, the catcher, went 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs, but everybody sort of contributed. Bledell went 3 for 4 as well. But the star of this one was Martis, who broke the club record, 15 strikeouts in a game, 8.2 innings, 4 earned runs. So it was really, really good from him. And as I said, new club record, 15 strikeouts, which ties the league record, which I didn't realize we didn't hold. Somebody else has taken that off us, which is a bit of a pain in the backside. So that was that series. Then we went and played the Twins. Game 1 here again, absolutely dominant. It was a Carabello grand slam in this one, on top of the 2nd as well, where we got 7 runs, and we just never really looked back from there. So Carabello got a home run, and Marlon got a first home run for the Storks as well. He had come in to play left field, obviously, with Kuipers and what's his face, the King, suspended. But you know, we don't lose too much when Marlon comes in to play for us. And Almonte, this one, not a complete game, only 1 earned run, 2 runs given up in total. Yeah, really, really good day out there. 19 hits to 3 as well. Then we lost the game to weather, and then we had sort of a doubleheader here. Game 2, it was a Profs shutout, which is incredible. Only gave up 4 hits in that shutout as well. Home runs in this one. We seem to hit home runs every game now. Bledell got 1 and Curtis Smith got 1 as well. And you can see there the complete game shutout for Profs. 4 hits, as I said, in that shutout. And then we went 16 innings in game 3 of this series. It was a really, really strange game where nobody could get on base. It was an absolute pitching duel till we got to the 16th, and then we hit 3 home runs, including a 3-run homer by Carabello, and then they got 2 runs back, but it didn't really matter at that point because we'd done the hard work and got ourselves in the lead. But it was Bernardino, Carabello, and Urbanus who all hit home runs in the 16th. And Martis went 10.2 innings, 0 earned runs. Another 15 strikeout performance from him to equal his own club record. And he didn't get the win. Van Ankrum came in and got the win. Did a good job over 4.2 innings, and Vendrell came and closed it out for us at the end. So yeah, a really strange game. 16 innings that one went. And that brings us to where we are today, ready for the start of the L&D Amsterdam series. This is everybody's stats for the year. You can see the starting pitchers. The WAR is absolutely incredible. We're doing a really, really good job. Vendrell has a negative WAR right now. To be honest, he's not done fantastically closing out games for us, but he's doing okay. Van Ankrum's been as good as you'd want him to be. Timmer has thrown a couple of innings now, and we saw that Koeman had last time as well. We still haven't seen youngster Harry Winkler, which is a little bit of a Howard, I should say, not Harry, which is a little bit of a disappointment, but I'm sure we'll see him at some point. And the hitting side of things, everybody's hitting right now. It's really, really good to see. Yeah, no one's doing badly. Kuipers is still suspended for this one, which is not ideal. But you can see we've got Carabello, Bernardino, and Bledell all in hot streaks. It's just going well right now. All right, let's go and have a look at the team that we're sending out to face the L&D Amsterdam Pirates. Couldn't think what they were called there for a second. Alright, so it's Nick Urbanus leading us off at second base. Johnny Bledell bats second in right field. Bernardino in center field bats third. It's Carabello at first base cleaning up. Kurt Smith, the designated hitter, bats 5. Marlon in left field bats 6. Ryan Jackson bats 7, the shortstop. It's Quillen DeVint at third base batting 8. Martina, the catcher, bats 9. Almonte takes the mound for us. We can see them. They have a couple of guys that I've saw from that before, haven't I? It's not DeVint, it's DeQuint. They have two guys in a hot streak, and their pitcher today is John Sims, the American. He doesn't have the best movement. If he hangs up any balls for us, we know we have guys that'll hit them over the fence for him. ERA this season of 3.10. He was the leader last season, though, in ERA. His WAR is 0.9, ERA plus of 128, WHIP of 1.11, so he's good. Let's hope we're better. So here we go. We are in Amsterdam for game 1 of this series against the Pirates, and I mean we're 7.5 games up on them. If we can even just win the series 2-1, then it starts to get to the point where we can clinch this thing very soon afterwards, I would imagine. But what did I say? It's Urbanus to lead us off. It's a really good, it's a stunning catch out there in right field. Unlucky for Nick Urbanus not to lead us off with extra bases there. Johnny Bladell comes in, batting .315 this season. He's really recaptured his form. Back to the guy we knew and loved last season. He's popped that up though, and that should be caught out there in centre field, and that'll be 2 away. Unfortunately for us, which brings up the king, Roger Bernardina, batting .392 this season, 12 home runs, 30-something RBIs. I don't know how many RBIs he has, but it's a lot. But on this occasion, he strikes out, and that will do it for the top of the first. It's going to be Almonte now to come out and face Jose Lea, who's batting .235 this season. Let's see what Jose can do with him. We really do have 3 sort of top-line starters this season. It's just really good position to be in. If anything, Almonte's probably been a little bit worse than last season. I thought he might step it up this year with the season experience. That's going to be a one-out single for the Pirates, which isn't ideal. But Max Profs has stepped it up, and Martis is getting better every start that he has. So that might be trouble. No, I think Bernardina's going back. He should have a play at it. He does. That's 2 away. Runner still at first, and it brings up Lupstock, who is batting, where is he here? Batting .200 this year, so not having the best season with the bat. He's hit that quite well. Bladell's going back, and he does not have a play. No, he does have a play. Really good catch. What a catch by Bladell out there. All right, it's going to be Carabello to lead us off, batting .277 this season. 0-2 is the count. And Carabello sits down without troubling anybody. Kurt Smith now comes up the bat, batting .275. He's recapturing his form a little bit. He went through a bit of a slump. He strikes out there as well, and Sims is looking low on. It's going to be Marlin. I think this is the first time we've seen him in the starting lineup, batting just over .300. He strikes out as well. And not ideal at all. It brings up Kalen Sams to lead him off for the Pirates, batting .252 this season. Oh, and Almonte sits him down, so it wouldn't want to be sitting in the outfield for this game. You wouldn't be seeing too much so far. It's Ricardo now that comes in. Of course, much better than Verstappen, and that has been slapped there out into right field. You wouldn't see Max doing that, and that is... Sorry, I'm taunting Dutch people now. That is a one-out single. Okay, Richardson comes up to bat now, .234. First pitch swing up against Almonte. That's been hit quite well, and that could be 2-0. Yes, it is. Almonte gives up the home run, and we find ourselves in the strange position right now of being behind in a game of baseball. And let's be honest, looking as though we're going to struggle a little bit as well. Sims has looked as though he's got the better of our hitters, and Schlopp comes in now, batting .231 this year. And let's see what Almonte can do with him. Good response, mate. Comes back with a strikeout. That's 2 away, and it's going to bring up Gerard now, batting .303. 2-1 is the count. Ground ball there to DeVent, over to Carabello. We make the play. That gets us out of the second, but we have given up 2. Small problems here as Ryan Jackson leads us off, batting .283 this season. Let's see what he can do. 1-0's the count. Jackson pops it up. First base goes back. Should make the catch in foul territory. He does. And that is 1 away now for Quillen DeVent, who's batting .247. Now, he batted just under 300 for us last year, so he's not been anywhere near as good. 1-2 is the count, and he strikes out as well. And it's going to be up to the Martina, the catcher, to keep this going. He's batting .250 now. He was just below 200, I think, not that long ago. Full count on him. He gets a swinging bunt going. Pitcher goes over, makes the play, but does he? Because first base drops the ball. Martina stands at first, and Urbanus now, who's 0 for 1 today, batting .330 this year. What can he do? He pops it up, and that'll do it, as right field is going to make a simple catch or hang his head in embarrassment, and it is the simple catch, unfortunately for us. So we're through 3 batting innings without so much as a hit yet, and it is Jose Almonte up against Almonte, and Almonte sits him down. Excellent stuff. De Quint comes up to bat. He is 1 for 1 so far today. 3-1 the count, and he walks. Not ideal. Runner at first now for Beckenbosch, who is batting .302 this year. Full count on him. He hits it through the left side of the infield, and with 1 out, we have runners at the corners. Jose, mate, what is this? Lopstock comes back up to bat. He's 0 for 1. Can we sit him down? No, he's hit him. Oh, Almonte. Maybe we are going to see Winkler after all. I'm not quite sure. This is Almonte's day. Full loaded base is what I'm trying to say. He's hit another one. Walked him in. Almonte, mate, get your head in the friggin' game. What is that? He's hit 2 batters in a row. Walked in a run. Ricardo comes up to bat again with loaded bases. Are we going to get a play? We're not going to get a play at the plate. Almonte, well, at least he can catch the ball at first. Another run crosses. They're 2 down. Runners at second and third. And we've had to take him out of the game, and Timmers comes in. Well, a nightmare time all around that one, isn't it, for Almonte? He's out of the game. Can we get out of this innings? Timmer comes in, does get the strikeout. And, well, this could be interesting for us now. Hopefully the injury isn't too serious for Almonte. But, yeah. Oh, Bladell's cracked that over the fence. No, off the very, very top of it. Bladell is going to stand up at second. No, he slides into second. A leadoff double. And can we start and get some of these runs back? Maybe the Almonte injury is going to inspire everybody. The king comes up to depth now. Roger Bernardina, he pops it up. And that will be 1 away, and Bladell will just trot himself back to second, and it's going to be up to Carabello now to try and bring this run in. He is, of course, 0 for 1 today. Full count on him. He has hit it to shortstop, and that will be 2 away as Bladell is stranded still at second. And it's up to the designated hitter, Kurt Smith, now to try and get this run across the plate for us. First pitch swing, he's hit it. Has he hit it well enough? I think it's staying in. It almost certainly is staying in, and that'll do it. Yeah, so we're through 4. At least we've got a hit now. Schlopp comes up to face Timmer. You can see Timmer is average, we'll say. Another strikeout, though. He's doing okay. So let's hope that he does have a good day. And if he can get us as deep into this as he can without giving up anything further, then, you know, we just might have a chance here. We've always got a chance to score runs. We can score runs for fun. Timmer's had a really, really good innings there. I tell you what, I'm not giving him enough credit, I don't think, because Almonte had a nightmare, and he's come out and cleaned up that mess for us quite nicely. Sherman Marlin now to the plate, batting 286 this season. Strikes out. We could do with Sims getting injured, couldn't we, if we're honest? Ryan Jackson to the plate now. 3-1's the count on Ryan. He has grounded it to shortstop, and that'll be 2 away. And it will bring up DeVint now to hopefully get us a 2-out hit. 244 he's batting this year. 0-1's the count. DeVint down towards first base. I think he was out before he left the batter's box there, to be honest. And that does it for the top of the 5th. Timmer to continue. He's up against De Quint, who is 1 for 1 today. Full count on him. And he's lost him. Leadoff man aboard for the Pirates. Birkenbosch comes up to bat now. He is 1 for 2 today. 3-1's the count. And that's been popped up. Bladell should make a simple catch in right field. Runner should stay at first. And that's a good news day. Lupstock comes up to bat again. 0 for 1 he is. 2-0 is the count. That's been hit well, but Bladell's coming around and does make the catch out there. Runner again stays at first. That's 2 away. And can Timmer get us out of this innings again? Up against Sams. 0-2's the count. Sitting down, Timmer. No, it's been popped up. It should be caught out there again. Bladell coming around. He's working very, very hard in right field this game, isn't he? But so far, so good. He's been up to everything. And that is the end of the 5th. Top of the 6th. It's Martina to lead us off. He's 0 for 1 today. And he strikes out. It's going to bring up Nick Urbanus now. What can he do? 0 for 2. Come on, Irby. Come on, mate. He has got it down into left field. That'll be a 1-out single. And now we have the hot part of the order coming up, and can we get ourselves back in this game? It's Bladell, who of course cracked the double. Urbanus has gone for the steal. His stealing has really improved. That's 9 steals, as you can see there now, for Nick Urbanus. And Bladell now with a chance to knock in a run. It's a full count. Come on, Johnny. He's hit it well. No, he hasn't. It's popped up. Oh, it sounded okay off the bat. Is Urbanus going to move the third? No, he's not. That is 2 away now, and it's up to the king, Roger Bernardina. He's 0 for 2 today to try and drive in this run. It's first pitch. It's Bernardina. It's not going to get over first base. And we leave Urbanus stranded at second, and we're through 6, and we are still yet to trouble the scorers. Ricardo to lead us off to face Timmer. Let's see what Timmer can do with him. That is hit through the right side, and that is a leadoff single for the Pirates. And slight troubles. Timmer is coming towards the end. First pitch swing here. That could be... No, it's not a double play. It's got into center field, and it is runners at first and second with no one out, and this is trouble now. Timmer, you could really do with getting Schlop out, mate. He's 0 for 2. Let's keep the O. Come on. That's down towards... No, it's not. DeVint can't make a play on it, and that's going to score 1. It's a double. They're 5-0 up. We've got no one out. There's runners at second and third. And I think we might need to make a pitching change here, Mr. Larkin. No, he persists. It's Gerard to come in. He's 0 for 2 today. He has got that down towards third base. That's going to bring another run across the plate. 1 out, still with a runner at second. Timmer continues now to Jose Lea, who is 0 for 3. And that O really needs to stay. That is to Jackson at shortstop, over to Carabello at first, and that's 2 away. And we're digging ourselves a very big hole here to try and get ourselves out of. That's been well hit, and that's going to be 8-0. We're getting a lesson here in Amsterdam. Home run, 418 feet. Timmer gives up yet more runs this innings. He's gone 1 inning too far, hasn't he, really? Larkin needed to make a change, I think, after the first couple of hitters went across or didn't get out here. We're going to persist with him. I don't know why. Larkin, you need to make a change, mate. Bring the youngster Winkler on. We want to have a look at him. Bladell should make a catch out there. That ends the 6th, but we are 8-0 down. And it's big trouble. And we're pity hitting. We're basically declaring here. Eugene Helder comes in for Carabello, one of the youngsters. He strikes out. And Kurt Smith now to continue with no one on. Full count on him. He strikes out as well. And Marlon with 2 out, no one on. 0-2's the count. And he strikes out as well. It has not been a good day for the Storks. Timmer continues as we stretch in just all sorts of trouble here. 0 for 2 is Lupstock. 3-1's the count. He's popped that up. It should be caught out there by Marlon. I wonder, I should have checked who's playing first base. Helder isn't a first baseman. No, apparently he's a first baseman. Okay, there we go. It's Dunlop now. They're pity hitting. This is basically the admission that game is over, isn't it? Both teams are sort of just resting players at this point. It's obviously a 3-game series. We'll hopefully get them back again next time. And here we go. We do get to see Howard Winkler. A first look at the youngster who is a very high potential player. He's going to face Ricardo first up. Ricardo pops him up, and it should be caught there. Jackson goes back. It is, and that's 2 away. Winkler now to Van Oost as they continue to pity hit for us. Full count. He loses him. And it's now Will Brink to face Winkler. And come on, mate, come on. All right, can we get the catch out there? At least he didn't walk in. Marlon's coming in, makes the play. And that ends the 7th. Still 0-8. 9 hits to 2. Ryan Jackson to face Sims. Let's see if we can get a leadoff man aboard here. Jackson, no, it's not going to get it done, is it? Run, Ryan. No, he gets out at first, and that is 1 away. DeVint now to continue. First pitch swing. DeVint back up the middle. That'll be a hit, I think. Yes, it will be a hit. DeVint gets himself at first. 1 out. 1 man on. Martina now. Can he do something? Can just try and give us a little bit of ray of hope here. DeVint with the stolen base. Man moves to second. I mean, it doesn't really help us. We need multiple runs, not at 1 runner in scoring position. Martino slaps it down the right field line, though. That will get us on the board. Martina's going to go to second as well. Slides in there, and it's an RBI double for Martina. We're on the board. It's 8-1. And is this the beginning of the incredible comeback? It's going to be, well, no, because we've taken Urbanus out now for Ventura. Ventura actually batting .375. Hasn't done terribly this year. Another of sort of the high potential youngsters. Venturo's hit that. No, for a second then I thought he might have sent it over the fence. But he's popped her up. That'll be 2 away. Martina stays at second, and it's Johnny Bladell now. 1 for 3 today. What can he do? He can ground it down to third base, and that'll do it for the 8th. We're going to have one more chance to try and pull off the incredible escape here. Severino comes in to face Winkler. Let's see what the youngster can do. That's been popped up. Marlon out there in left field should make a simple catch. Did he drop that? He did drop that. Well, there we go. We've got Ventura in at second now as well. And Marlon, maybe just go and take a seat, mate. That's not great. Winkler gets himself a first strikeout. Excellent stuff. First strikeout at the Storks anyway. DeQuint. 3-1's the count. 1 out, runner at first. Make that 1 out, runner at first and second. Winkler now to Lampe, or Lamp. It's probably not Lamp, it's probably Lampe. Another strikeout for the youngster. There we go. This is better. All right, 2 out. Can we finish it with Lupstock, who's 0 for 3 today? 0-1's the count. And it is 11-1. Absolutely crushed. Lupstock, 411 feet. And this has been a thorough bum spanking, hasn't it? A very, very bad day at the office for the Silicon Storks, this one. And let's see if Winkler can do a little bit better here. Surprisingly, no earned runs there. I would have thought at least the home run was an earned run there. But actually, because if he made the catch, if Marlon had made the catch, he would have been out of the inning. So maybe that's why. But anyway, that does it now. We pull one back. Pull 3 runs back behind. Bagel to lead us off. We need 10. We've done it. Now, have we done it before? I don't think we've got 10 runs in innings before, even on a good day. Bagel strikes out to start things off. Not ideal. Helder now comes up to bat for the second time today. 1-0 to count on the youngster. Helder grounds at the shortstop. That'll be 2 away. And now we need the mother of all 2-out rallies. Imagine if we can do this. Kurt Smith, 0 for 3. Not had a great day. Is this going to end with a strikeout? No, it's not. It's going to end in the glove of the right fielder, though. And that'll do it for the game. We've been thoroughly outclassed by last season's defending champions. Well, last season's defending regular season champions anyway. So there we go. We drop a 5th game of the season. We get absolutely spanked. They're in a good run of form themselves. They've won 6 in a row now. So, I mean, if that form continues, it's looking as though it might be them in the playoffs. We've got 9 games until we clinch the league. So we'll come back, hopefully, when we have a chance to do that. If you're wondering about the Almonte injury, it's not too bad. It's a mild hamstring strain, 2 days, so he'll be back basically ready for his next start when that comes around. So that'll be it for today, guys. If for whatever reason you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. We'll be back next time, hopefully for a better game. We're 9 games away from winning this thing. We've already seen Quick Amersfoort. So we'll come back when we have a chance to wrap everything up. 9 games is what? 1, 2, 5... 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're looking probably somewhere around here, around Hoffendorp. And of course, that's the team that we had a fight with. So we have a chance, hopefully, to wrap it up somewhere here. So we'll come back when we have a chance to wrap up the regular season. Either that or for a game here somewhere anyway. We'll be back here somewhere, hopefully, to wrap it up. Wrap up the title, if not wrap up the regular season. Until then, guys, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Take care.